What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Finally bought a tablet. No, it's not that expensive, it's this one. Today I'll be doing is teaching you how to draw an eye. When you draw eye, you need to know that like there's some fundamentals when drawing an eye. So okay, the things that you'd really know are this is an eye. Okay, let's make so this is your eye. So right, this is eye. So how do you make a proper one? So yeah, this is how you make an eye. So you need to get the fundamentals drawing an eye. The first thing, what kind of shape is your eye? So it's a circle. It's basically a circle. So and then you have your skin. So this is your eyeball, and this, so right, like this it should be. And then this is the things that will sit in this kind of corners in the eye, like this corners. So basically when we draw an eye, that's it. And then you have your eyelashes in the top and your eyelashes in the bottom, which will go in a separate space of drawing the lashes. And then when the light hits, there will be a reflection here or highlight. And then you also have these kind of things in an eye, so which is very inside of an eye. I don't know what it's called, just bear with me. So also when drawing your eye, the outline of your pupil, it really gets dark. And there's also shadows which is cast by this eyelid, upper eyelid. And yeah, that's basically how you draw an eye. And then there's also your eyelashes, no, what is eyebrow, yeah. And then there's another thing, that is the skin that's on top of your eyelashes. So yeah, there's some kind of fold over here, and this fold is caused due to your eyeball. Just make that in the right place like this. So that's how you make your eyeball. So now when we draw an eye for anime, there's some changes. So we don't go with a perfect circle when drawing an eye in anime. What we do is we take shapes. So for example, this is one kind of shape that we can go for. This is another one, which is oval or big circle. So yeah, these are some types of eye. So after we get the basic fundamentals of this, we just need to add these things in that. We add these things in these things. Okay, so for example, let's go with this diamond kind of shape. So when drawing anime eyes, the thing that we need to focus in the most is that we draw these things, the topper eyelash, and then this much, and then we just erase this much part. This part we just erase it. So erase that part, or erase the whole bottom part. We don't really make this part. We make the top eyelashes like this. So if you're making a girl, make the eyelashes a little bit like this, curvy and long lustrous eyelashes, so that it looks more feminine and it looks better. So eyelashes are one of the most important thing that defines a female character in anime. If you don't know, every single one of them have like this. And also make this one a bit darker. There you go. So that's it. After doing that, you just need to make the bottom eyelash. So most of the people don't really make this and just leave it right here. So I like to do it. So I kind of go in the realism kind of anime art. So yeah, so I just tend to make this kind of line, which is the line that separates eyelashes from top eyelash and the bottom one. So I also make this thing that's in eye black, so we don't need to do anything with that. So try to make some highlight if you want to make it reflective, and that's in your hands. So like that. And when doing the shading with the insides, you go dark, very dark, I mean very dark. You can also make this whole thing dark as well. So you make it dark over here like this one also be dark. So this is how you shade, and then you go light, and then you go super light, and then this like most saturated color over here. It's like that for that thing. But what I really like to do is not make this kind of thing. When I only make this when coloring, I really like to do it like this. So make this tiny thing that will make it look like a realistic eye. So yeah, that's it. That's how you really make an eye. Yeah, that's how you make your eye. And also make your eyebrows. Your eyebrows could also differ from time to time, so you can just make it like this one. This is also an eyebrow, but this is kind of really flat eyebrow, so make it a bit darker. And so you can also use this kind of eyebrows and just put like this over here. This is also a good kind of eyebrow, so you can also make my eyebrow like mine eyebrow. So you can just like this over here in the corners like this. That's also one eyebrow. So that's how you make your eyebrow. So most of the time I just like to make my eyebrows like this, and then you add your what you call it, shadows. Yeah, you need to add your shadows. You also can make these shadows according to where kind of the light is coming from. So this is basically how you create an eye. So I just like to add some lashes as well. So the more you practice, the more you can draw these things. So yeah, keep on practicing and you'll do it. So this is like a female kind of angry looking kind of eye. So that's how you draw your eye. You can also make some shadows over here, because this is some no light zone where there is no light. You see, this is your nose over here. So this is your nose. If that's your nose, the light is coming from this place, and this is your eyelid. So this is circle. So when shading, this much part should be mostly covered by the light. So this will be lighter and this will be darker. So this part here, this triangular part, so this will be inside of your eyelid and inside of the shadow. So most of the time this will be dark, so not completely dark, but dark, it will be dark. So yeah, that's how you make your eye. You can also add this. You can just add some little over here insides of the eyelid. Most of the people like to change some things like the highlights. You can just make any type of highlight that you want. So it depends on your art style of what you like to do. So if I want to go to coloring, I have a different thing. So this is how I usually make my eyes. So like that's the red color. I go a bit darker and then color this part right here. And I also like to color this pupil as the same color as the eye, so but a little bit darker. So and then the eyelashes, I just make it crimson, really dark, because you know, it makes it easier to do. So it looks I'll give you this tip, so nothing is full black like this, okay? So that's why you just don't really go with this. Okay, so use some colors that are not completely dark. Just go a little bit dark, not completely dark, or a little bit over the dark, so that it looks really good. So that's how you actually color and draw your eyes. So make sure not to do this like this. So I do that, and then the shadow part, which is most of it dark, so I will take this as my darkest color that I'm going to apply here. So that's eye, like that's the coloring process. So like this and like that. So now I'll use the same color, which is more, give me some more red. So like this, I'm going to go around the eye to color it, and this part mostly I'll make it darker, because it has more shadows and kind of blending thing. So this is how you go with the eye. So also make this lines over here, so like this. So you just highlight the part like this, and you go full white, and then you highlight your shininess like this. I would like to go like this for this video, and just erase this much kind of part. You go and do the outline. You just go a little bit here and there, so this part don't make it full white, so make it a little bit kind of this. And then there will come the part where you need to do the shadows, which is over here. So let's make the shadows. You can just guess the shadows according to the light source. So don't forget to make your light source in every single drawing, either it's anatomy or anything else you are doing. I need to make some corrections over here. So the thing, not all the things that I've told here, that's it. That's how you make an eye. So I'll just color it a little bit more so it looks good. So try to make it like this, the eye like this, to make it this part a bit darker so that you can see that there's shadow over there, and make the highlight white. So yeah, that's one thing. So the only thing that you're doing full white is your highlight, or full black is only those things that there's no shadow, there's no light, that only those things should be full white and full black. So take that tip, don't forget it, because it's really necessary. It's how you draw an eye. That looks kind of great. So after you learn to shade and all, you learn to draw a better eye than this. So there are many different things than this, which you learn from experience, not by my teachings. So okay, this part should be a little bit black, so when coloring with skin I would usually do that. So most of the time you just don't make this kind of straight lines, jagged lines. So we need to blend this, like try to blend this. So try to mix up, so you'll find this your type of blending. So yeah, there you go, there's a nice eye for anime. So that's for this shape. If you're doing another shape, you have another kind of eye. So if you're doing this, your lashes would be around up to here like this, and you do this like this, and then your bottom lashes over here, and your eye like anime eyes. Most of the time the eyes which are anime don't have this part, the bottom lashes, they don't really make that, and they just have the highlight, the pupil, and this line kind of thingy, and they also don't really have this thing. So yeah, that's how you make your eye, that's how you draw. And yeah, I also give you one another tip. So there's this thing called normal right here. So every single art software has this thing. So even Photoshop has it, Krita, Clip Studio, Ibris Print in there, and Procreate also have this. Go change this with the add layer. So what this will do is make it a bit glowy. So I'll just create a new layer over here. Now I'll go this and make add. So now when I draw, it doesn't really show, but let me get this red color over here. As you can see, it's really glowing kind of thing. So this is where you use what you glow art. So this is also the thing that glow art users do to make their art look glowy, to make it a little more lighty kind of thing. So that's it how you make your artwork. So let me do just a quick ending over here. So for this kind of oval shape, I need to do is a curvy like this one, and that's how you draw eyes. I hope you have learned something or two, how to color your eyes and how to draw your eyes. That will be it for this video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.